let's talk about my drawing and filming setup today. If you've watched my previous video, you're probably already familiar with this area. So this is my drawing table. I got this one from a local thrift store for like 20 bucks. And I put another table drawing board on top of it for more inclination. I've been asked about this item multiple times, but if you search table drawing board on Amazon, you're gonna find a bunch of choices. This one is actually designed for iPad because there's a slot here where you can put your iPad in, but I just use it for drawing and it's been working fine for me. I do find this one a little small sometimes as I ran out of space to rest my hand and arm sometimes. So if you can, I would recommend you get a larger one. Regardless, I highly recommend getting something like this because it will help you get into a good posture while drawing, and it will be much easier on your neck and spine. You probably don't want to get into neck pain by hunching over your sketchbook and drawing for too long, right? And on top of it, I have another generic laptop stand where I put my iPad or book for reference. I have another two bento boxes where I keep my most used pen and pencils. So that's my drawing setup. Super simple, but it's been working great for me. Also, if you can, I would recommend you get a dedicated space for drawing because when I was using my old table, I have to constantly clean up my space, which adds another point of friction to make drawing into a daily habit. Then let's talk about my filming setup. So nothing fancy, I just use my iPhone. I mount it to this DJI gimbal, which I'll talk about in a bit. I originally bought this very generic tripod on Amazon, but the gooseneck is very flimsy. It wobbles a lot, so I just gave up and switched to this gimbal. I originally bought this because I want to shoot these nice, smooth sketchbook review videos, but later I realized my sketches don't need fancy shots like that, so I just use this as a tripod. Might be a little bit of overkill as a tripod, but I actually like it a lot. So what you do is you open the DJI app. Yes, you need to use that app to shoot the video instead of using the default camera of your cell phone. And then you connect to the gimbal. You can adjust, zoom in, zoom out easily from the gimbal without touching your cell phone, which I find comes really handy. You can also extend the arm like so. I put it on this large tripod, but it actually comes with a small tripod itself. Another benefit with this is that you can shoot 4K time-lapse video. So my phone can only shoot 4K video in general mode, but not in time-lapse mode. Not that 4K is totally necessary, but I find it nice to have. But honestly, if all you need is something to mount your cell phone, then you don't necessarily need this gimbal. These table phone mount may be a good choice as well. Some of these look sturdy, so I would recommend you check those out too. So for lighting, I use these two light boxes. If you draw during the day, natural lighting is actually great, but I mostly just draw at night, so I have to use these ones. Your normal lamp is okay too, but they would cast hard shadows, obviously. I find it a little bit annoying, but if you don't mind, that would totally work too. I don't know if I would recommend the brand of these Softbox though, because I find them a little flimsy as well. They tipped over a couple times. Unfortunately, I also changed the light bulbs that come with them because after the first few days of using them, I always found my eyes so tired. Then I realized it might be these light bulbs. I found out that they actually flicker if I put them under the camera. I changed to these Sensi light bulbs and I absolutely love them. They have different light temperatures and lumens options you can choose from. I chose the 3K one, which gives this nice yellow glow, and the highest lumen at 6000. If you want to use your current light but still want to get rid of these hard shadows, there's actually another workaround. You can cover your lamp with these light diffuser. There's also a bunch of choices on Amazon. I'm sure you can find one that fits the dimension of your light. I've tried it myself as well, but I found out that I need to change to a light bulb with much higher watt because these diffusers really dim the light. But if you have limited space and don't want to get these big guys, then that's still a decent choice. And for microphone, I use these DJI mini mics. Love them a lot. People can tolerate poor video quality for a bit, but they cannot tolerate poor audio quality. So if you have the budget, I would highly recommend you getting one as well. Although just using the built-in microphone of your cell phone is not a bad choice either. And there are AI tools these days which can help you do all these noise canceling stuff. So microphone, nice to have, but not a must. And since I have you here, let's also chat about my video making and editing process. Of course, I would come up with the topic first, then I would write my script, either word by word or just the skeleton based on the topic. After that, I would shoot a video or record audio and then upload the raw file into Glean for raw cut. So Glean is an AI tool that helps you cut all the bad takes, filler words, etc. It literally saved my life. I know we all hate AI as an artist, but there are definitely places that we gotta embrace them. Then I would do my final editing in DaVinci Resolve. I only use the free version and it's been working great for me. For music and sound effects, I use Epidemic Sound. Okay, that's it for today. See you next time. Bye!